So if you're a foreman, all you have to do is put your pin in here. Once you pin in, so I'm the foreman of Jose's crew. Seth Franks and Jeff Ridges are the employees that are on that crew. And so I see their time. So if they had put in any time themselves, it would be yellow. If I put in time for them, it would be teal. Or if any admin person put in time or approved time for them, it would be blue. So let's explain that a little bit more. I'm going to enter time. This is my crew. So if I have somebody that's working with me from another crew, I can grab them and enter time for them. So let's say Carl's working with me from another crew. I can just select him. So you just pick the job and now pick the task. So placing concrete. So all of us placed concrete today. Pick today's date and I can enter time. So these are the 3 employees that I want to put time for. If I want to, I can put time in for them individually by just pressing the plus next to their name. So I'm putting time in for Jeff. But if I want to put time in for everybody, all I have to do is select all, press the plus button here. I can put when we started. Let's say we started at 5 a.m. It'll automatically pull in the current time. So it's 10.93 hours. But let's say I don't want the end time. I want it to be 5 o'clock p.m. Total time is 12 hours. And if I scroll over, I see my total time for everybody. But then did we take a break? Yes, everybody took a break during that time. It'll subtract what my company has set up for our break time. And so everyone's going to get 11 hours each. I can report the quantity that we installed. So we put in 5,000 square feet today. Now I'm going to press OK. Each individual person has 11 hours in. And now I'm going to press done. It's going to bring me back to this menu where I can now put time into the rest of the tasks if I want to. So I'm at Heartland Warehouse. I can put time to saw cutting, forming, or pouring footings now. So let's say we had some time for saw cutting. I can click on this one. I can select everybody or the people that I want. Instead of this time putting start and end time, I could just put a total time of 2 hours. We did not take a lunch break. And how much lineal feet did we do? Let's say we did 500 lineal feet. Press OK. Now press done. Brings me back to this menu. If I haven't done any forming or I haven't done pouring footings, don't worry about it. I'm done for the day and I've just pressed done. So now my total time for everybody has been put in. If you click on each individual person, you'll see their total time. And you'll notice here that Carl Jessup has been added to your list of people that you can see for the remainder of the week because you submitted time for him. At the end of the week, he will disappear from that list because he's on another crew, but you can always grab his name again if you'd like and put time for him. Okay, just a couple more things to cover here. So down here, you have Heartland Warehouse. This was your time entry that you've done. And if you need to edit that or fix that because you forgot to put in time, so long as it's this teal color and an admin has not approved it, you can click on it and it'll open it back up for you. And this is the entry that you had before. So if I need to edit placing concrete because you missed some hours in there, all I have to do is press on placing concrete. I have Seth, Jeff, and Carl. Maybe I need to fix Carl's time because it wasn't 11 hours. I can just press on this little pencil here and say, no, it wasn't 11, it was 8 hours. You can take this, the start and end time out of it. You can fix that if you'd like. But just remember this, if you change the time on this side of things, your admin people can see that the time was changed. Another thing that you can do with your timekeeping is you can also add notes and photos along with those time entries. So if I wanted to put in my time and also add a note or a photo to Heartland Warehouse for the placing concrete task, maybe I wanted to add a picture of the crew placing concrete, I can do that with my timekeeping. So if I want to add a photo here, I can press save. And what happens is the photos will get added. When I press done, it'll get added to the job as well. So I can add a photo like that. And then if I would like to, I can show all the attachments for placing concrete while I'm in here. So this photo that I just uploaded went to placing concrete for the Heartland Warehouse job. So I have not cool and then the photo that I uploaded, and I can do that while I submit my time. So I press done. All right. And again, it kicks me back to this menu. If I want to, I can put in time for forming and pouring footings while I'm at it. So again, the key is that when I've submitted time for the day, I can see this bar graph grow. And I would just want to make sure that each day that I submit time, that this is growing for myself and my crew. If this bar graph didn't grow, then I messed up something on the time and I want to do that again. If your company is allowing the employees to put in their own time and you as the foreman have to approve it, you can see here that Seth has put in time that you've yet to approve of. So if you scroll ahead 1 week, there'll be a yellow dot that'll show up right here. All that yellow dot is telling me is that in the previous week, there's time that I haven't approved of yet. So I look at this, I see Seth has put in time. If I want to, I can click on it directly. I can see, okay, he put in this amount of time. I can open that up. I can see that it was for the Heartland warehouse job. He put in 3 hours for forming. I can take a look at that if I want to. Just press this little down arrow here. If I agree with that, that's fine. I can confirm that right here and press confirm. Or if I want to edit that and say it wasn't 3 hours, it was 2 hours, you can change that. But again, keep in mind, if you change those entries, it'll show that to the admin. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to confirm that time. It turned it to my color and it put my name on it. So I'm done. Now I'm done. You'll see here it's gone from yellow to teal. The other thing I want to show you is if I go to enter time and I pick the Heartland warehouse project again, let's do placing concrete, and it's going to take me to this page here. Okay, and this means that on this particular job, I have 10,000 square feet that are supposed to go in. This is how much you've reported so far. So we've reported 5,000 square feet of the 10,000 that's supposed to go in, so we're at the 50% mark in terms of material installed. Our man-hour goal is 200, and I reported 30 hours so far, so we're at 15% of the man-hours. So, and this one here is pace. So in order to be on pace for this project, we were supposed to do 50 square feet per hour, and we see here that we're doing 166 square feet per hour, and we're 333% ahead of goal. So long as this is green, we're in good shape. If this turns red, it's because we're falling behind on one of these two things, material or man hours. Then when you press done and then go back into this menu here, you see the same hammer, clock, and person. If you click on them, it just shows you really quickly where you're at in terms of the goal. And that's a quick summary for foreman timekeeping.